today. From Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots.
There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And, partner, when you hear about a 6'5", 235, 240-pound quarterback, you don't often think of him being overlooked coming out of high school, do you? That's exactly what happened to Josh Allen. Overlooked, ended up going to a junior college, Reedley Community College out in California, before matriculating to the University of Wyoming, and the Cowboys were so glad to get him.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going for it all. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and get him with Geis. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Harrison Phillips on the
numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 10 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10. But he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason.
Still second down.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, Oakley. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
2 yards on the pick.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The throw over the middle taken in. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Oakley. That'll be complete to Cook. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Oakley. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And the Patriot 1st down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Patriots nothing.
Off the play fake. Oakley. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Operating from the gun. Oakley. Flush to his right. Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Here's Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL and say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
To throw again. Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Allen again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Intercepted by the Patriots.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On 2nd down, Michel. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw on 2nd down, Oakley. His pass caught with the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. And they will run it with Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Down and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And Beasley with it over the middle. Now the The Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Buffalo touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To Michelle on the screen. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Stills the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down and less than a yard.
From the gun, Oakland. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Oakland. And he finds Stills, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, Oakland. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Bills 14.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Bills 14.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Oakley. And he rifles one incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Oakley flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Oakley. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Buying time to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. There to stop him, Jawan Bentley.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Allen, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
On the counter, this is Singletary.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have retaken the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Throwing on first down. Oakley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And a Patriot first down.
Off play action. Oakley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First down, New England.
Operating from the gun. Oakley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On second down now, Michelle, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Patriots.
From the gun, Oakley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Patriot first down.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun, Oakley. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Finding room to the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
On third down, Oakley. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have retaken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. He's at the 30. 10.
In your face!
He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Justin Rohrwasser.
So they were in field goal range, a chance to get this one to OT. Got a little greedy going for the win, cost him the game.
Not just a little greedy, now a little lost because of what ended up happening. Just what you stated there, they're in field goal range. Instead of getting conservative, they decided to press it, maybe try and win it right now. Instead, the whole thing backfired.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now. Down by 10. A little over 40 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw is Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen to throw. And that is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. On play action, Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down.
Third down and 4.
And again, it's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Today's
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Patriots, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis.